Alright, let's get straight to the big question. Does the country of Kailasa actually exist, or is it just one giant internet hoax? So, if you've seen headlines about a new Hindu nation called Kailasa, you're not alone. I was curious too. The story starts with a man named Swami Nithyananda. He's a controversial spiritual leader from India who fled the country in 2019 after being accused of serious crimes, including sexual assault and kidnapping. Nithyananda denies all charges, but since then, he's been on the run. Here's where things get weird. Nithyananda announces he's founded a new nation, Kailasa. He calls it the United States of Kailasa, saying it's a safe haven for Hindus worldwide, especially the Adi Shaivite minority. Sounds official, right? But let's dig into the reality. Kailasa claims a lot: its own flag, a constitution, a national bank, passports, even e-visas you can apply for online. But, spoiler alert, none of these things are recognized by any government or the United Nations. And where is Kailasa? Nithyananda once claimed he bought an island off the coast of Ecuador. But Ecuador says, nope, not true. There's no real physical territory you can visit. In fact, Kailasa operates more like a brand, using a network of NGOs and a flashy online presence. They call themselves a nation without borders. But that's just a fancy way of saying it's virtual. What about international recognition? Here's the hard truth. Kailasa is not a country under international law. The Montevideo Convention, which basically sets the rules for what is and isn't a country, says you need media group, checklist on clipboard, official document with checkboxes, people in government meeting at distribute _equally, a defined territory, a permanent population, a government, and the ability to interact with other states. Kailasa fails on every count, but that hasn't stopped them from trying. In 2023, people claiming to represent Kailasa showed up at UN meetings in Geneva. The UN quickly dismissed them, said their submissions were irrelevant and tangential. They also tricked over 30 American cities, even Newark, New Jersey, into signing sister city agreements. When cities realized they'd been duped, these deals were cancelled. So what's the truth? Kailasa isn't a real country. It's not recognized by any nation or international body. There's no land, no government, no legal passports, just a lot of social media hype and some convincing-looking documents. At the end of the day, Kailasa is a fascinating case of how a modern cult of personality can use the internet to create the illusion of a nation. But if you're looking to travel there, don't bother packing your bags. Curious about more strange